Mm, Good morning, students, and how are you? Today we will discuss about the Bohr quantization condition. Bohr's quantization condition of angular momentum. You know that this is the Bohr's second postulation. According to this theory, suppose we consider the motion of an electron in a circular orbit of radius r around the nucleus of the atom. According to the de Broglie hypothesis, the electron is also associated with wave character. Hence, a circular orbit can be taken to be a stationary energy state only if it contains an integral number of de Broglie wavelengths. We must have 2 pi r is equal to n lambda. First of all, suppose consider we any atoms. Suppose this is the atom in which the electrons are revolving, and suppose this is the nucleus. This is the nucleus about which electrons are rotating. Okay, now we consider an electron which is rotating about this. Suppose this is the electron which is rotating about this, just like this, like a wave. This electron which is rotating about the nucleus like as a wave. Okay, again circular orbit can be taken to be a stationary energy state only if it contains an integral number of de Broglie wavelengths, just like this. Okay, now this is the famous Bohr quantization condition for angular momentum. Suppose if electron is behave like as a particle, when electron is behave like as a particle, then total path travel by the electrons, total path difference travel by the electron is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, thus only those circular orbit can be allowed stationary state of an electron in which its angular momentum is an integral multiple of h upon 2 pi. Now we want to prove that angular momentum of an electron is nh upon 2 pi. You know that suppose if electron is behave like as a wave, then path difference is changed, because you know that in any stationary state electron has a maximum energy, and during the maximum energy its intensity is very high, and you know that for maximum intensity path difference is n lambda. Therefore 2 pi r is equal to n lambda. According to the de Broglie hypothesis, when electron moving about a nucleus, then it is behave like as a wave. Then for wave motion, lambda is equal to h upon mv. For wave motion, lambda is equal to h upon mv. Now we put this value. You know that both our path difference are equal. Path difference of electron is equal in during particle nature and wave nature, and put the value of lambda. Lambda is equal to h upon m into v. Then 2 pi r is equal to nh upon m into v. Then mvr is equal to nh upon 2 pi. This is the Bohr's second postulation. Hence we prove that when electron move in a stationary orbit, then it has a particle nature as well as wave nature, and it follow the Bohr's second postulation during the dual nature of electrons. Next point is about the quantum condition. What is the quantum condition? Of all the possible circular orbit allowed by the classical theory, the electrons are permitted to circulate only in those orbit in which the angular momentum of an electron is an integral multiple of h upon 2 pi, where h is Planck constant and n is the principal quantum number, and this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, L, m and v are the angular momentum, mass and speed of the electron, r is the radius of the permitted orbit, and n is the positive integer. The above equation is Bohr's famous quantum condition. This is a famous quantum condition. Okay. Frequency condition: an atom can emit or absorb radiation in the form of discrete energy photons. This is the Planck's theory. According to the Planck's, energy are emitted in the form of photons only when an electron jump from a higher to a lower orbit or from a lower to a higher orbit respectively. If even in E2 are the energy associated with this permitted orbits, then the frequency nu of the emitted or absorbed radiation is h nu is equal to E2 minus E1. Suppose when electron jump from lower to higher state, then energy difference between the state, this is E2 minus E1, and when electron change its state, then its energy is changed, and this change in energy is converted into the energy of photon, and this is h nu. H nu is the energy of photon, where nu means frequency of electron, and this energy difference is depend upon the frequency of photons. Okay, means this change in energy or loss in energy during the jumping of electron is converted into the energy of photons. Then it creates absorption spectrum or emission spectrum. Okay, thank you. My topic is about today is that Bohr quantization condition, how electron behave as a particle as well as wave during the motion in a circular orbit. If any problem, any doubt, then you frequently contact to me. Thank you.